name is John Occhi. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams and the Excellence in Real Estate team. You tune in for part 4 of my 5-part special report on the 5 things you absolutely, positively must know before you buy your Hemet home. So far in this special report, we've covered the topics of becoming pre-qualified versus pre-approved, and of course we want to be approved. We've also covered the discussion on why you want to sell first and then buy, a very critical portion of the decision-making process. In the last section we played the game of nines, and here we showed you how to evaluate the different ways of looking at homes and making sure that you're appreciating each home for what it is and not someone's designing skills or lack thereof. So in this particular segment, we're going to talk about how to make sure that your realtor is really doing a great job for you, okay, and not themselves. What do you mean by this? Well, a lot of realtors today, they pride themselves on, I only show 3 homes, and they buy one of those 3, usually the first or second, you know, and they're just such great salespeople, and, you know, they're so great at picking out the right homes. Well, that's not the way it should be. Certainly that's not the way the Excellence in Real Estate team works. Indeed, we want to sit down with you. We want to make sure prior to ever going out and looking at homes that we have a real good feel for what it is that you are looking for in a home. We want to know all the features, and we want to be able to come up with a list of a number of different homes in order to preview. And we do this, oftentimes I'll have printouts available on homes, and then once we go through that, we'll even take a look on the MLS. And I'll sit down at the computer with you, and we'll put in this search criteria that you're looking for, and you can see for yourself exactly the inventory that's on the market today and the homes that you want to see for whatever reason. Now, why might a realtor not want to show you a particular home? You know, maybe they don't like a particular broker or agent, the listing agent on there. Perhaps they don't think that the commission is fair for you know, they're only offering 2%, and they only like to show 3% listings. And that's a good point. But the point is that you want to make sure that you have the opportunity to see everything that's available and not just what your realtor may or may not have picked out for you. So you want to not be pushed into any particular property. Now, when your realtor is showing you property, in the recent market, in the, you know, this decade, in the early part of the 2000s, properties were going on the market and they were turning. Sometimes they were on the offer on the MLS for just a few minutes, and offers were coming in sight unseen just because they knew the neighborhood. People wanted to live in a particular neighborhood, or they knew the particular model in that neighborhood. Sight unseen, they were making offers for prices that exceeded the listing price. And then there would be other offers and counter offers, and you know, it was a bidding war. That's not the case today. This is March 2006, and there's probably twice as much inventory, pretty close to twice as much inventory on the market today as opposed to a year ago. Properties are taking about twice as long to sell. Yes, we're still selling a lot of properties. Our actual numbers are down just slightly, but you know, that's just a hiccup in the numbers. And you know, but the median price has increased. It continues to increase. From this point last year, we continue to see increases in value. Now, do we expect to see double-digit increases in values of single-family homes this year? No, probably not. But then again, a normal market is not double-digit increases. A normal market is 5, 6, 7, 8%. And that's probably what we're going to see. And my guess, here it is, March 25th, my guess is by the end of the year, December 31st, 2006, we will probably have seen about a 6% increase in property value as opposed to what we had, you know, from the first of the year to the end of the year. We're going to see about a 6% increase in value. So with that being said, don't be pushed into a situation where the realtor says, if you like it, better hurry up, make an offer, let's quit, let's not lose this one. Now, it is still possible that, you know, unless if the house is like really underpriced, or, you know, there's something really exceptional about it, that you can still lose it. Don't get me wrong. That's why it's real estate, and that's why, you know, it's all about negotiations and finding the right property at the right time. It is possible that, you know, as soon as you pull out of the driveway, another realtor's pulling in with another qualified buyer that loves that property just as much as you do. And if that's the case, if you have a must-have, make sure that's in your mind that it's a must-have for you. not because your realtor has what I call commissionitis. It's like you can smell commission breath on them, you know. So if they have commissionitis and they're forcing you to make a decision right then and there, and they only want to show you 2 or 3 properties, run. Don't walk, run. Okay, as a matter of fact, call me at the Excellence in Real Estate, 951-443-6259. That's a little shameless plug. I haven't been doing that in these reports. But you want to make sure that you have a realtor who is attuned to your needs, okay? Now, the last thing that I want to check with, I want to make sure that you're aware of, and you can get this information from your realtor, you can get it online, or you can actually do a little bit of legwork yourself. But make sure that you know what neighborhoods you want to live in. Make sure that the schools meet your criteria, that the shopping and the churches and, you know, the other civic areas are within the scope of what it is that you're looking for. Certainly if, you know, you're of a denomination and there's not a church for 30 miles of that denomination, well, then this probably is not the neighborhood you want. It might be, but it probably isn't. And the same goes with schools. And, you know, if you want your children to go to a private school of a certain denomination or a certain strain, then so be it. But make sure that it's available to you. Or if you're relying on public schools, there's a lot of great public schools in Southwest Riverside County. Check them out. Find out where they stand as far as other schools in the state. What special accomplishments have they made? And your realtor should be able to tell you if they are familiar with the area. You can also go directly to the school and find out why that school is so special. And it's something that you as a parent, you should be doing your diligence and not relying on the realtor. Take what the realtor has, but do your own diligence, do the searches online, and even do some legwork and show up during school hours. All right, well, thanks so much. That's the end of part 4. In part 5, we're going to wrap up this special report on the 5 things you absolutely positively must know before you buy your next Hemet home. And that's going to be talking about real estate ads and why you do not want to spend any time or resources researching real estate ads. So until next time, this is John Occhi. I can be reached at 951-443-6259. That's my direct number, but I always have time for you. Or you can email me at thehouseseller@gmail.com. So until next time, wishing you and yours all the best, and make sure that it's a great day, and make sure that every day is a great day. So until next time, God bless, and thanks again.